Well, I'll say this about Dennis Camp and Co. They certainly decided to end the first arc in a big way. And it has everyone talking. Hello, everyone. I'm Navik, and here's my review of the Ultimates issue 6. So, this issue starts, and the Ultimates already got their mission. Basically, the Iron Lad and Doom have found a basically a prison, and where the Council is keeping superpowered prisoners. And yeah, uh, Iron Lad believes the Council's getting anxious, and they're probably going to execute super prisoners because of how the Ultimates have been going around the last 6 months. And they've basically been disrupting a lot of the Council's those puppets and a lot of their influence and stuff. And yeah, we get to see the full Ultimates roster, and it is really cool. And I especially love we get to see Jim Hammond, the Human Torch, who, if you recall, he was rescued during the Free Comic Book Day issue. Jim doesn't really get a lot of speaking role or characterization in this, but hey, it's just nice to see him. And yeah, we do confirm that in this universe he also killed Hitler. So that's cool. Well, but yeah, it is really fun to see the entire roster after they've been built up for the last 5 issues. The plan is a simple get in, get out to rescue the prisoners, but unfortunately, things don't go as well due to some mystical mumbo jumbo. They instead end up in Kunlun. And here's where we get a major revelation about the Ultimate Hulk. Well, he is not only the Hulk, but as you can see from this artwork, he is also this universe's Iron Fist. So, and yeah, this is one of the really fun things about this issue is that we get to see a lot of gamma-powered kung fu with all of its different names, like the Atomic Iron Fist, and we see their powers. The power of these martial arts moves are scaled via Hiroshimas. So, yeah, that's pretty terrifying. And so, yeah, the Ultimates are trapped with none other than the Hulk, who he claims that he rules all 7 heavens, which includes Kunlun, and at his side are the immortal weapons. For those of you who aren't Iron Fist fans, they are basically martial artists that are representative of the other cities of heaven, and with Iron Fist, of course, being the representative of Kunlun. In the main universe, these guys were strong. Each of them were basically strong enough to take down an army on their own. But now, as we see, they are servants of the Hulk, and they inject themselves with what I'm guessing is Hulk blood. And that causes a lot of them to mutate, except for Fat Cobra. But then again, Fat Cobra's already huge, so... Oh, alright, I guess he does get a bit bigger. And yeah, they are turned into the immortal weapons of the Hulk, which not only which that name is a cool double meaning and a reference, and a cool little reference to Immortal Hulk. But yeah, we actually do get a lot of references as to the Hulk's previous titles, which includes one of them being called Bride of 9 World Breakers. Them saying in his shadow all that is puny dies or is made strong. And yeah, we also get a bunch of really cool kung fu moves as the Ultimates and the Immortal Weapons go toe to toe when Han Feregi gets to show off his action chops. So we get cool martial arts moves like Fist of the Gamma Star, the Maestro's Crippling Crescent Kick, the Big Bang Conflagration, the Atomic Smashing Thunderclap, but a whole bunch of others. While the Ultimates are impressive on their own, they're still a relatively new super team with not a lot of synergy going up against a bunch of gamma-powered or kung fu gods. So the fight is pretty one-sided. And while this is going on, we see Doom trying to get them out of here because the magic is kind of screwing with his ability to keep track of them. We get a pretty gruesome recreation of the infamous scene from the original Ultimatum where Wasp gets eaten by a big fat guy. But thankfully, and major gore warning for a second, Wasp ends up exploding out of Fat Cobra. So hey, at least this time things ended relatively better. And yeah, during the climax of this fight, the Hulk basically just like tears into the Ultimates. He claims that basically the Ultimates by being so radical by attacking in the White House, destabilizing power grids, it's blowing up gas pipes. They've only driven the populace into the council's hands. And nothing makes one crave the status quo like a violent threat to it. And that people are so afraid of chaos, afraid of change, afraid of losing what little they'll have that they'll gladly accept them. And basically, as the Hulk's crushes Iron Lad, he ends up telling Stark to rest, and that in the end he was their best little soldier. Which, yeah, goddamn, like people are saying these words hit harder after recent events, but I think they would have hit hard no matter what time this book was released, because that just seems like a universal truth. You've at least a very cynical one. And yeah, even She-Hulk isn't a match for Hulk as he literally breaks her hand. And though the issue ends with Doom being able to teleport the Ultimates away, though apparently not fast enough, as the issue ends with She-Hulk holding in the brutalized Iron Lad and saying that he is dead. And whether or not this death will remain, if he manages to survive, or does like something his main universe counterpart did and just ends up making an AI duplicate in his armor, we'll have to see. But damn, that is a brutal way to end the issue. So yeah, Ultimates issue 6, the end of the first arc, and goddamn, it was brutal. I love the references to Immortal Hulk, all the different Iron Fist references, and I really do hope that one direction this book goes is that we see the Danny Rand of this universe trying to reclaim the Iron Fist that was supposed to be his, is from the Hulk, because yeah, it is really kind of hard to figure out how the Ultimates are going to deal with a Hulk that's also the Iron Fist and his cadre of immortal weapons. But hey, so that's the thing about superheroes. They overcome impossible odds, so we'll see where this goes. I'm giving this issue a 5 out of 5. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.